Welcome to Kilowatt Hour Only EV channel. Guess what? I have another accessory to review today. I have another EVSE to review. I have a Kitvance 32 amps portable EVSE charger to unbox and review today. I decided to get this one because the previous one that I reviewed had an issue. Not really an issue, it's just that I purchased a 40 amps charger and I was able to get only 32 amps out of that. And also the charging station, the charger was also displaying what was it called? The charger was displaying socket PE fault, which was a ground issue. I tried to troubleshoot, to check with the customer service and see what it can do, but never happened. So, but so far, what we have in a box with this charger comes with a bag, and you have the charger right here. It comes with the user manual, and the user manual has the information in there, which includes the instruction. The user manual provides how to operate the charger, what you need to do, how to troubleshoot the charger. If you have any issue, you can derate the amperage on the charger from 8% to 16%, 32%, 16 and 32%. So this includes information about the charging state, the charger. The basic parameter of the charger, the input-output volt is 100 to 240 volt. Operating current is 32 amps. Rated power 7 kilowatt. Frequency 50 by 60 hertz. IP degree. So now let's go to the function and dimension of the device. I really like the shape. It looks really nice and slick. And the length and the width of this, the length and the width of the device is 235 millimeter by 92 millimeter. Also, you can see in the instruction the steps on how to use the charger, the steps to plug it in, and and I have all the information in there. Now we're going to the step of operation, operating step. You can see the image where it shows it will display 32 amps. Also will display the kilowatt hour of the charging session, the time. Also show the temperature, the amperage. You can also reserve the time from 2 hours. Also change the current time from 8 amps to 16 amps to 32 amps. Also it has ground protection and also non-grounded protection as well. So you have all the diagram and information on the user manual on how to troubleshoot. And with all being said, let's go to the device. The charger, the plug kind of looks really. I mean, it looks well made and designed. It looks like a good quality NEMA 1450 plug, and I really like the design. It's just that the plug, I mean the wire is too thin. Yeah, the plug is really well. It is well made. I like the quality of the plug. Yeah, it looks really good, and I like the fact that it is well made. But I said the wire, it is really thin. Comparing the wire to my Emporia Energy EVSE that's mounted to the wall. Uh, the wire is really thin, and I feel like that's one of the issue that I have with it. And going to the video, I have the J1772 plug, and that looks really well made as well. The handle, the release button is made out of metal, and it is really well made, really good. It looks really good. Now let's go ahead and unbox the rest of the charger. So I have the main device right here. Let's go ahead and cut that open, and you can see it looks really solid, well built. I like the design, and you have all the information behind the charger. It explains to you the light, the LED light, what they indicate, when it's charging, when it's not charging, when it is it will be solid green when it's ready to charge, and when it's blue, when it's charging, it will be flashing blue. If it is fault, it will display red, and also more information behind the charger. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel. And also scan the QR code. It will take you to my social media page. I do post information, new video information there, or some news, EV news. But so let's go back to the charger. So you have all the information behind that. As I said, the charger looks nice, very lightweight, not that heavy. So but you know, it looks like a solid charger to me, you know. So so with all being said, let's go ahead and plug this in and see how this charger is going to perform. First of all, I'll go ahead and turn off the circuit breaker and unplug the wall charger, and I'll go ahead and plug that in. And now go ahead and turn on the circuit breaker, and now the device is on. As you can see, the solid green light means it is ready and idle, and it's displaying 32 amps. At this setting was 32 amps, and the current voltage is 245, I believe. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. 247, sorry about that, 247 volt. And the current temperature is 22 degrees Celsius. As you can see on the charger, it is displaying a ground fault issue display as well. I'm thinking this might have something to do with the device, because my Emporia Energy EVSE charger never display any ground fault issue. So that probably has something to do with the device, because I don't know the reason why it's doing that. The previous device had the same issue, so I'm thinking it might. I don't think that has anything to do with my circuit breaker itself. So, but I will try and troubleshoot this, check with the customer support, and see what they can do to resolve this. As you can see, I'm able to change the settings, and during the settings, select the ground fault, turn it off, and it was showing fault. So I had to decide and go back to change that, to turn it off to not ground protection, and it's still showing the fault issue, so I had to go ahead and unplug to change it to I guess I will try and change it to ground protection again, and it's still showing the fault, and you can see it is blinking red, so that means there's a issue with the fault, with the ground fault on the charger. So I'll go ahead and unplug the charger and see if that will fix the issue. Let me go ahead and do that and wait a few seconds and see, but it's still so I decided to turn it off, on and off from the circuit breaker, which is still displaying the same issue, the fault. And after clicking on the setting to see if I can turn it off, but it still didn't turn it off, so it's still showing fault. So I just decided and go ahead and unplug that from the outlet and reset it. Hopefully that will fix the issue. So after plugging it back in and turning it back on, it went back to normal mode and is displaying idle and ready to charge. So I think there's an issue with the charger itself. So right now I'm gonna click on the menu again to change the amperage. As you can see, it is displaying 8 amps, 10 amps, 13 amps, 16 amps, and 32 amps. So you can derate this the charger to suit your vehicle needs. You don't have to use the full 32 amps on your vehicle, but you know, it is good to have more amperage so that your vehicle will be able to charge faster. Alright, I'm gonna bring the vehicle in and go ahead and use the charger to test it on a car. Open the charge port and get ready to plug it in. I'm gonna fast forward this process so then you have to watch this. So now I am back with the charger again. Right now it is currently showing 32 amps and 25 degrees Celsius, and current volt is 247 volt, and it's displaying idle, and the light on there is standby green. So let's go ahead and plug that in to my 2022 Kia EV6. So let's go ahead and plug that in. Oh, it's closed. Let me go ahead and open it back up again. Open up the charge port. And yeah, I'm having difficulty trying to unlock the door, so I need to unlock. So the charge port is open. Let's go ahead and plug it in. It feels in smooth and easy. There was no issue plugging that in, and right now it is charging. As you can see, the light is flashing blue light, and right now the charger is delivering 7.5 kilowatt. So right now it's displaying 7.3 to 7.5 kilowatt, and it is delivering 30.1 amps. A correction, it is displaying 7.3 kilowatt and 30.4 amps, but on the vehicle it is displaying a little bit more than what is on the charger, and the temperature already went up by 2 degrees Celsius, and they already delivered 0.11 kilowatt hour within a minute. So let's go ahead and look at what the car is, what the charger is delivering to my Kia EV6. As you can see, the car is showing 7.7 kilowatt on the dash, and right now it is at 87%, and it will take 20 minutes to charge from 87% to 90%. So the car is receiving at least 4.4 kilowatt extra from what the EVSE was delivering. So this probably has something to do with the EV6. EV6 always pull more energy, even on my import energy charger. Usually instead of showing 9.7 kilowatt, is showing 9.9 or 10 kilowatt. So that has something to do with the EV6. But I do notice that it wasn't that warm, so it wasn't that the charger wasn't that warm till maybe later, like 15 to 20 minutes into the charging session, and I noticed that the cable wires were getting really warm. It wasn't hot, but it was warm, and that's unusual for a charger to start getting that warm. I mean, the temperature was cold. The temperature outside temperature was I can't remember, but it wasn't that. It was like in a cool temperature. So that's one issue that I noticed about this charger. So I waited about a week. Actually, I waited about 2 weeks to test it again and see whether there will be a different, maybe it's just a one-time situation. But I realized that it was still the same issue. I waited 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, the charging cable started getting warmer. So at that point, I decided no, that's not gonna be a good charger for me or anybody. So I cannot recommend this kind of charger. So I had to return it back. So I decided to return it back to Amazon. So with that being said, well, I mean, it looks like a nice, well-built quality, but it's just not a good charger. But thank you for watching. Thank you for all my subscribers. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the channel. More videos still coming up. I will be releasing more videos very soon. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye bye.